gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with...
Have y'all seen this? Typical behavior, but I never heard about this situation. Katt Williams speaks on Donald Trump. You know, it's pretty much been Katt Williams versus everyone. So I'm very much interested to see what Katt Williams has to say. Leave a like on the video. I'm trying to get this video to 150 likes.
From Los Angeles, Katt, good morning. Good to have you here with us.
Good morning, TJ. How are you?
I am doing all right. Now, we got to start with something. We have been reporting, and it has been attributed to you, a statement out there that you allegedly issued through your publicist apologizing for that routine. But you and I were just talking here in the commercial break. You said that's not really your statement. So tell me what the deal is.
I'm talking huge.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
That.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this.
I'm not
you're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Nah. You can't just throw shit out like that. You can't. I was laughing and shit. I don't really get into politics, so that's why I wasn't saying too much. But World War III, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, bro. Like, damn, chill out, bro.
What you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
That's
with all the respect to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me.
The total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
And your father was never considered smart. He was never considered a good senator. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's the
answer? Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't get into politics, but you cannot lie that this dude is not the funniest president since George Bush.
Be rude.
You have to give him that.
I'm not going to give you a question.
Not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do. She was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute. I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
His visceral response to attack people on their appearance.
I've never seen it.
Short, tall, fat, ugly. My goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump?
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
It's his mannerisms, bro. He like a bird or some shit. That nigga's funny as fuck.
Well,
bro.
we kind of have to start.
That nigga's funny.
I hope that everybody saw what I just saw. If a person starts their heckling with F America, then that gives me the right to defend my country. I couldn't be anti-Mexican. My Mexican fan base is largely responsible for me even existing. So between them and the black community, it's really all I have. But I don't think I need to apologize for being pro-American. The guy said that all of this is still Mexico, and I was just giving him geography. This is America, greatest country in the world. So.
Well, help us understand. So, do you not apologize for anything? We show like a 50-second clip there. It's like 7 or 8 minutes. Go ahead.
I apologize for the fact that the word anti-Mexican is being said to a black guy in America.
But you don't apologize for what you said in that studio, that stand-up.
I'm not allowed to. As a stand-up, The only thing that I sell is uncensored thought. So I'm only selling them the way I think, uncensored. So I'm not allowed to then come back the next day and apologize. That's for the Tracy Morgans of the world. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm apologizing if somebody thought I was trying to be anti-Mexican. Mexicans are my friends.
So Katt, why is it somebody is allowed to put out a statement apologizing on your behalf then?
Sir, they put out a DVD called Katt Williams' 9 Lives while I was in jail without my permission. A lot of stuff has been happening to a lot of black celebrities in the world. We just deal with it, thank Jesus, and keep on going, sir.
Now, I guess it's clear to say, you gave me a little bit of what he was saying, but he kept going on and on, this heckler. Now, what was it? You said he said...
Based on Katt Williams' hat and his attire, I'm going to assume that this is an older interview. I didn't know that, but I'm already watching it now, so let's keep going.
America, that certainly sets you off, but see, but go ahead.
We were in Phoenix. So this is a heavily Mexican-American crowd. I gave $5,000 out to a Mexican-American serviceman at this same show. It was nothing like that the night of the show. This happened 19 days ago. It's just happening in the news yesterday because it's my birthday.
Well, help me understand that. What was it? Because it's clear that you were visibly upset. And you said you're a proud American, you defended this country. So is that essentially what it was? He was clearly out of line in your opinion, but he really got you hot.
I was offended because he was making a statement that we're not allowed to make in this country. In this country, you have to pledge allegiance to America first and your country of origin second. And so the fact that he was blatantly disrespecting the law that we all follow, black people worked too hard to become black Americans in this society, and we were slaves here. And we did a lot of free work. Whatever they did was in another country, and we certainly applaud their history, but don't come here talking to sons of slaves about that. And if there's something anti-Mexican about what I said, then I apologize for the anti-Mexicanness of it. I was talking to one individual.
I guess that's part of it, that or at least one line in there that did get some people probably upset more so than others, because a lot of people familiar with your comedy. I am as well. I didn't hear a whole lot that was, you know, a departure from some of the other stuff I've heard you say in routines before, but you did say we were slaves. Speaking of black people, y'all just work like that at the landscaper. Even that statement, you don't apologize for that one either? You think that one got too close to going over the line?
You got to think about it, though. Katt Williams is a comedian, bro. Literally, his job is to just say shit, basically not from the top of his head, but just like his emotions shouldn't be, he shouldn't filter them. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what makes Katt Williams great, is that he'll speak on Donald Trump. He'll speak on LGBTQ or, you know, whatever. I don't mean to call any, I don't know. I don't want no smoke. But yeah, bro, you can't look at someone like Katt Williams and be like, oh, you don't want to apologize? I hate when people do that to comedians. I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro.
I can't apologize for it even if it was close to the line, because at the end of the day, I wasn't there to make racial conversation. I was there to tell a joke. The joke was, if Mexicans love America, could they give black people Mexico? That was the entire joke, because we'd love it and it's real close. We couldn't go back to Africa because of the flies. That was the joke. None of that airing on the tape. This is an 1.5-hour show, sir.
Now, would you, do you understand, at least some people hearing that, and you were talking to one guy. It's clear that other people in the crowd were laughing at what you were saying to him, even as you were going off on the one guy.
If I had disrespected Mexicans, I wouldn't have been able to get out of there alive, sir, with all due respect.
But as people, do you understand why people who do hear it maybe do get offended by it, who maybe didn't read or listen to the whole 7?
I feel like anybody that goes to a comedian show, knowing who the comedian is just sensitive, or either that or they was just looking for something to be mad about. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, bro. Comedians, not that they're allowed to just say anything, but at the same time, that's part of the art form. Is just like, oh damn, that's That's his unfiltered opinion. Like, that's what make Dave Chappelle so great, and all the greats, bro.
7-8 minutes of it, but just maybe read a few comments. You think they just have the wrong impression, or you understand why some might think the landscaper comment might have been offensive? Telling a Mexican like that guy to get to stepping back to Mexico, how that comes off as being offensive?
No, he said that we were in Mexico. So let me just say this. Yes, I can see what you're saying, TJ. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I think those people should watch more of this CNN show so they can see there are real news factors going on in this country, things we should discuss, like our president versus football, rather than worry about what a comedian's saying. If you don't like me, don't come see me. If you do like me, I'm here for you. But I love Mexicans and I love Mexican Americans. But I love America overall. Let's be very clear about that.
Any concern about how people might view you down the road, how this could impact your career down the road? People want to book you in Texas or Arizona or California.
Sir. Yeah, that's it for the video. But like I said, this obviously is an older interview, and so we know for a fact that this has not affected Katt Williams, or it hasn't slowed him down. All the things that he's been through, and he's still selling out tours till this day. Wow. Katt Williams is an old head now, an old head comedian. He obviously don't look like this. I don't know why I keep talking about that, but yeah, man, he's calmed down a lot since these days. Like, if you watch some of his more recent specials, he's just, he's an older dude now, so he's just not talking about the same stuff. He's a lot more calmed down. He still uses the funny voice, but it's like he just not it's like different subject matter, to be real with you, compared to the earlier just cussing and talking about hoes and shit like that. But anyway, I'm rambling as usual. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you watched until this point and you're not subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot of fun over here. This is just a little something I wanted to put together, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Stop the video. If you would, just consider following me on Instagram and Spotify. I got a goal. I'm trying to get to 2,000 monthly listeners, and after that, I'm trying to get to 5,000 monthly listeners. Y'all have been great, man. I really appreciate y'all.